It may be mid-season for the West Kootenay Minor Lacrosse Association, but for the young players, the action on the rink continues to heat up. The Lacrosse Association, which celebrates its 15th anniversary this year, is made up of boys and girls from all across the West Kootenays, ranging in age from 5 to 16 years old. Lacrosse is a contact sport played with a rubber ball and a long-handled stick, and was actually declared Canada's national summer sport in 1994.
It is like a combination between hockey and basketball. For box lacrosse, which is what we're playing here, you have 5 players on the floor and a goalie, so your lines are much like a hockey line. The differences between this and hockey, there's no offsides and no icing, and your positional play is a lot like basketball. And similar to basketball, there's a 30-second clock. So when you get possession of the ball, there's 30 seconds to get a shot on net. If you get a shot on net, even if the goalie saves it, it resets that 30-second clock so you can pick up your own rebound and keep possession of the ball. If you don't get a shot on net in 30 seconds, then the ball possession goes to the other team and you have to play defensively.
Devin Reed has been coaching lacrosse in Castlegar for the past 5 years. Prior to getting involved with the West Kootenay Association, he didn't know much about lacrosse until his son expressed an interest in playing the sport.
I never played when I was a kid because there wasn't anywhere I grew up. There is now where I grew up, which is Cranbrook, but there wasn't when I grew up there. And my son came home from school one day and said, "I want to play lacrosse." And I looked at him and said, "Okay, what's lacrosse and what do I have to do to get you into lacrosse?" And he started that season, and one of the coaches needed a door guy on the bench, so I took my course and I got on the bench, and I've been involved ever since. For me, it's something that I do in my off time because I enjoy coaching.
And for this Pee Wee coach, the coaching isn't limited just to lacrosse. Reed also coaches hockey in Castlegar and finds many skills are paralleled between the two sports.
It's a great off-season sport for hockey players. They learn how to keep their body in shape. Because we do a lot of talk about nutrition, and there's a lot of dryland training and stair running, and lacrosse is a running game. If you don't run all the time, you're not in the game. You're going to be left behind by the rest of the pack. So it's a good sport for cross training, for conditioning. It actually cross trains for a lot of other sports. It also really works in your hand-eye coordination. I find a lot of kids who play lacrosse make really good hockey players because they learn how to take a hit differently than a hockey player does, and they roll off those checks. Most notably, you can watch that if you watch old videos of Wayne Gretzky or if you watch newer videos of Jonathan Toews, because they both played lacrosse as younger guys in the off-season. And if you watch them roll off of a hockey check, it's a lacrosse move that they're doing on the ice.
I also play hockey, and I've done that since I was 4 or 3 years old. I've been doing that. And I heard lots of my friends playing lacrosse, and I heard it's good to play lacrosse. If you also play hockey, it helps you for the next year. So I tried it out, and I really liked it, so I'm just going to continue playing it for as long as I can.
I like it a lot because there's a lot of contact, but there's not too much pain.
How long have you been playing for, Eric?
I've been playing for 5 years.
Wow, that's a long time. So what's your favorite part of the game other than the contact?
More the pace of the game because it's not so slow.
It teaches them how to win as a team and lose as a team. I mean, our association doesn't win all our games by any stretch, and it teaches them how to be good losers and good winners, and the social aspect of hanging out with their friends before the games and after the games and going on road trips. And I think it's great for all kids to play any sport.
The West Kootenay Minor Lacrosse Association plays most of their league games against the Cranbrook League, but also does travel throughout BC and Alberta for various tournaments. The box lacrosse season gets wrapped up in July, but until then, there is plenty of lacrosse action to be had. For more information on the association or to get involved, send the club an email to wkmla@hotmail.com. For Shaw TV Sports in Castlegar, I'm Christina Krichkowski.